What if teachers could just teach one student at a time? What if I had just one student at a time and I got to do it like that? We expect them to like navigate that room and make sure every student get the individual plan that's going to help them with their best life in that class. And I think that's so hard to do. If I am going to follow a passion of the work that I feel I was called to do, what if that calling doesn't seem in the society's way of like adding value? Teachers don't get paid. So does that mean teachers are not valued? Well, people say teachers are valued, but the way that we compensate teachers, which is how you survive in this world we live in that is an economy based on dollars and cents, how do you live if my work is valued? And I think that it is important, right? Because as a teacher who came from an industry, from engineering, where you get paid really well, to come into a profession where you don't, you can feel it. You can feel it in the morale, you can feel it in the community, you can feel it in how you can see people when the bell rings, they're in the parking lot faster than the students. You're like, how'd you get to your car that fast? Like, did you just time warp from did you lock up your classroom, right? How did you do this, right? I think sometimes this idea that we are expecting so much in an industry, so you're in the health industry. I said, what if teachers could just teach one student at a time? What if I had just one student at a time and I got to do it like that? Now, I'm not comparing the industries in any way, except to say, like, I would wonder, like, doctors get paid in medical profession, they get paid well. I've always thought about that. That's not my industry. But I think about, like, we expect teachers to diagnose 30 students at a time. We expect them to like navigate that room and make sure every student get the individual plan that's going to help them with their best life in that class. And I think that's so hard to do. It's so hard to do. It's what we have to do. And I am convinced that education called me for a reason, not just so that I could put myself in a financial challenge, but so that I could say, what would life look like if we could make education move up to the 21st century? How do we make sure that education can grow and people can grow and teachers can go into their job and feel like, I'm okay, I'm doing good. I'm taking care of my family, I'm taking care of my bills. I'm not stressed that I'm doing all this work and not really being compensated well. How do you choose? How do you choose the career over the financial safety? You shouldn't have to, but what happens if you do?